Welcome back, guys. Tech Tuesday, we're coming at you. We're coming at you with a headliner today. We get a lot of questions, so we're gonna kind of go through it. We're gonna talk first gen, and then we'll move on to second gen. First generation, you have 67 through 9. Same cut, same product, but different material. The 67 here is Impala leather, or they call it Surrey. It's got a bunch of little dots. It's beautiful. Same looking sail panel, but check this out. This is 68 and 69. It's a ribbed material, or Bedford grain. It's a little more ribbed to it. Same cut, same headliner, same everything, different material. So going on with these, this is a bow style headliner. We got some bows out here. They take a series of bows that go across, and they're all color coded. When you purchase us, purchase these from us, they'll come with the color codes and a little diagram to show you where they go in the car. These are super important to have. When you take your old one out, don't lose them. But if you do, give us a shout. We have those ready for you. So those go in the car, slide through the headliner, use these clips here. There's only 4 of them for 67 through 9 that hold them up. And also, minus these clips, there's a dome light that goes right in the middle. That also keeps it held up in the center there. Don't forget your dome light, the little wiring. Don't put a headliner in before you put the dome light wire in. Very important. First gen, that's really it. Sail panels, headliner. What a lot of people do, they'll take these because they take the 3 little clips, which we sell here, sail panel hardware. They pop in these holes here, and then you push them into the, behind your head in the quarter panel on the sail panel, they pop in there. But people forget all the time is there's insulation for that. That sun, the heat will come through, and we get a lot of people saying, oh, my sail panel started bubbling. They have no insulation behind there. That glue will come back without this insulation. Very important. Remember sail panel insulation when you're putting this in, along with the headliner insulation. This stuff keeps the heat, the sound down. It makes that headliner look good. You'll have no problems. Insulate it well. Don't forget about that. So first gen's pretty easy. Our kits will come with headliner, sail panels. Accessories are going to be the clips, sail panel clips, and insulation. 69 Trans Am, this car is killer. So in here, we're back to the board. In here, we're back to the bow style headliner, not the board. So this one here, you can actually see where those seams are. It's sewn together with a little hook over it where you run the rod through. That's where all the rods go. Like I said again, the dome light's holding it up in the center. And you can't really see the sail panels too good. Maybe you can get it on that side. This is if you film over there. All right, so the sail panels you can see really good are these pieces here that go back, to the rear glass, cover the sail panel on the quarter, take 3 little clips that pop it in, and behind there is that insulation. It's a must-have. It'll keep it looking good, keep the car quiet, keep that heat out. Sail panels going with just 3 little clips. It has the headliner trim, front and rear. It's all like a urethane, windlace, pinch weld molding. They're all real nice. We sell them only black, but we have the dye if you need to dye it. It's a good example. On this here, if you see how this is metal, Firebird 68 and 9 had a aluminum stainless steel one. Only on deluxe interior cars. We offer that too. So that's only in the Firebird world. If you had a Camaro with deluxe interior, it's going to be just like the front here. If you can see that front trim, it's like a urethane push-on windlace. That's all it's going to look like. We get that question a lot. Only Firebirds had the deluxe interior. They're a little more fancy. Second gen gets a little weird. 70 to 73. Early production cars, or early production 1973, also took a bow style headliner. We sell the bows, they come with a diagram, tell you where they go. Late 73 models had a 1-piece headliner, and this is how they look. It's got ABS backing. These things are gorgeous, by the way. And we don't really suggest, if your car was a bow style, putting this in, just because it looks nicer and you think it's easier to put in. It requires modification to put a board style headliner in an original bow style headliner car. Remember that it can be done, just you got to do a little modification. But that's a late 73, and they do the perforated vinyl, ABS backing, The other ones are going to look just like, this material. It'll be a perforated material, but it uses the boards. Here's an example. It's a 1973 late production Firebird Super Duty car. So this car, like we were saying earlier, is going to have that board style. Even though it's holding down, a good example, it's got a roof in it. There's a hard board behind here. There's no bows. This was simply just glued up. Like I said, the dome light will hold it up in the center. And if you also notice, in the back here, there's no retractor, no hard plastic. On the 74 to 81s where it's notched out there, you have a little plastic cover that covers the shoulder belt retractor. 73s don't have it. And the other thing I was telling you about is this 73, it takes a plastic side headliner trim. 74 to 81s all took this. Also late 73 models that had the board style headliner. Great example, all original. This car needs to have one replaced, but it's pretty dang cool being a Survivor. Maybe we'll get to it, maybe we won't. 70 to 73 early production will be, similar material, but it uses the bows, not the board. So that's something really when you're asking us what kind of headliner you have, if you know it's a real late production car, it's probably going to be the board style, or look up in your car, did it have bows or not? We really want to get you what your car had so you have an easy installation. So that's 70 to 73. And they really, GM went to that board style because it was a little cheaper. They didn't have to get you clips, didn't have to get you the bows. They put it on a board and stuck it in the car. And they went from late 73 all the way through 81. So, and if you notice, there's no cutouts here for that roof mounted retractors. All 74 to 81s will have the partitions basically cut out for your roof mounted retractors for your shoulder belts that came down. Same deal though, ABS backing. Glued, it's a perforated foam back material, just like the original, beautiful. Another thing I want to show out is these all have where the dome light is cut out, so you don't have to really guess anymore on that. Dome light's cut out, good to go. We have these in hardtop coupe like this, and then we also have it in a Fisher. Doesn't fit Cars and Concepts, won't fit the Hearst T-tops, but it is cut out for a Fisher T-top. No trimming required, perfect, good to go, same deal. Has the cutout for the dome light. You don't have to guess anymore. Putting these in, make sure you have that wire. If you don't, we sell all dome light wiring harnesses and dome lights. Get it done when you put a headliner in. Don't take it back out. So that's really good to know. And we do get a lot of guys with Hearst T-tops, Cars and Concepts, some kind of aftermarket T-top, just buy you the coupe. Take your old one out, use it as a template to show where you need to cut that out, you'll be good to go. The coupe is your best option there. All these now, getting back to putting it in the car, they all take first gen, second gen, have tack strips. We sell them all. That's these tack strips, and if you look here, they have these little teeth or nail head that's kind of pushed back here, grabs the material. We also sell the glue that comes with a little brush on the top of the can. You just brush it on there, glue that. That's really what keeps the headliner in the rear and the front secure to the car. You don't want to see those ugly metal pieces. So we have headliner trim. Headliner trim we have for every year. 70, 73 is one, 67 one, 68 and 9 are one. They're really all different. But if you go to our website, you hit headliner trim, search by model year, you'll get the one you want. The headliner trim is what kind of finishes that edge out so you don't see the tack strips. And then down the side, what holds that headliner in on the board style, they're all different. 70, 73 is a metal. Ours come with the clips there that mount them in. This goes, from the pillar post back to the B pillar, holds the sides of the headliner in. Gotta have them. 74 to 81 are plastic, or if you have a late model 73, you use these plastic ones. Holds the sides in. First gens, just like this. Beautiful items. So we have all the items to put headliners in, really all the way to 92 Camaros. And we also sell fourth gen, headliners themselves. I don't have all the trim, they're not out there, so keep your original ones. But when you're buying these, the main thing is, do I have all the accessories? The 70 to 73 on the bow style take a mountain of clips there. Without those, you can't put the headliner in. First gen are 4 easy ones. You will never take these off your original car without them breaking and cracking into a million pieces. So go ahead and add them to the cart when you're purchasing them. Our sales guys are going to ask you if you need them. You're going to say yes. So that's really it. We have every hardware. We even have tools that help you put the bows in and kind of crank that headliner down to get it tight to the front tack strip. Everything you need is available. CamaroCentral.com, FirebirdCentral.com, or MuscleCarsCentral.com. We have all your headliner needs. Give us a call if you have any questions. We'd love to help. Let us know what you want to see on these Tech Tuesdays. We want to hear from you guys. Give us a like, give us a comment, and see us on the next one.